Welcome to another Kids Stories Podcast Story Starter, where I give you the beginning of a story and you finish it. Today's story starter is titled A Trade with a Crow. Zuri checked her bird perch every few days. It was just a small flat piece of wood that her mom had attached to a pole. They tried putting the bird food other places, but the squirrels always got to it. Zuri mostly left peanuts on the bird perch. The crows loved the peanuts. After a few weeks, they started bringing her things. Mostly it was just shiny garbage like pieces of foil or string or shiny rocks. But Zuri loved checking the perch every once in a while and watching the crows come and eat. One day, with a handful of peanuts, Zuri went to go check on the perch. She found the regular collection of gum wrappers and little stones. And this time there was something special there. A necklace. A silver necklace with a deep blue pendant. And it looked brand new, not like something a crow would find on the ground. Zuri dropped the peanuts onto the perch and took the necklace in her hands. She held it up in front of her. It was beautiful. Zuri looked around and placed the necklace gently over her head. It fit perfectly. She looked down at the stone pendant and heard a voice. "It's for you, so we can talk." Zuri looked up and all around and saw no one. A crow hopped down from a branch and hopped over near Zuri. "It's for you, so we can talk," the voice replied. And now Zuri understood that the voice was coming from the crow's mouth. It didn't really mouth the words like a person would, it just kept its mouth open, and it was like the words just poured out. "Are you talking to me?" she asked the bird. "I am. And you're hearing me and I'm hearing you," said the bird. "It's the necklace. When you wear it, we can talk." The crow then looked around. "Can you do me a favor?" the crow asked. "A favor? Can I do you a favor?" Zuri repeated, as if she needed to hear the question again to truly believe it. I don't know. I've never done a bird a favor, or talked to a bird." "I'm sure it's all a bit strange," said the bird. "But it's very important, and it's something I can't do myself. Will you think about it, at least?" Zuri figured there was no harm in considering it. "Okay, I'll think about it." "Great. Thank you so much," the bird continued. "You see, there's a book I need. It's in a bookstore you've been to before, called Twice Sold Tales. The bookstore's full of cats. Otherwise, I probably would have snuck in already and grabbed the book myself. The book is very old and falling apart, but I know it's in there. The title is Nature Spells of the Wild. If you bring it to me, I will bring you objects of great value in return." Before Zuri could reply, the bird lifted up and flew off. Zuri took off the necklace and put it in her pocket. She knew that bookstore. It was in town, near where her mom worked. They didn't really have books for kids, but Zuri did enjoy going in to pet the cats while her mom browsed. That night, Zuri thought and thought about the bird's request. She had so many questions. Could she communicate with any bird while wearing the necklace? What objects of great value would the bird bring her for the book? And most importantly, what was really in that book that this crow wanted so badly? Now you take the story and finish it however you please. Use these ideas to get you started. And remember, anything can happen in your story. I'd love to hear your ideas and all the story endings you come up with. Feel free to send them to me at kidstoriespodcast@gmail.com. Adios.